DJ Baskett, I've been here a little over 14 months now. First thing is you have to be flexible. You have to understand. Myself, I've been in leadership for over 20 years now, and certain organizations are very rigid in terms of what they do. We pride ourselves on being very flexible, being attuned and making changes very quickly. So coming in as a leader, you have to be able to adapt and change. The other thing is, do not be afraid to learn something new constantly, whether that be AI is a new thing for us now, whether that be learning from other leaders. We do a really, really good job of making sure everyone is getting better than where they were before they walked in the door. It's actually changed in a positive way. I came here with positive expectations, and what I've seen is that Intuit is one where they value your opinion. And a lot of organizations say that during the interview process, but what I've seen with Intuit is that they value your input so much so that you will find yourself being pulled in many directions where people are asking, what are things like? What are you experiencing? What can we improve on? What should we stay the course in? And that, for me, as a leader, is very valuable, because not only does it affect me, but it affects my team as well. That's our backbone. That's our foundation. In this day and age of competitors kind of springing up out of nowhere and people trying to be the nice, fancy, new, shiny object, QuickBooks is stay the course and making sure we keep our base solidified, making sure we bring the right people on board, people that actually value our customers and want to keep our customers here long term. It's not uncommon for my team to run across someone that's been with QuickBooks for 30 years. In some cases, even older than who they may be talking to. That's important to us. One word I would describe Intuit is heart. And just kind of digging a little bit deeper in that, it is so important for us to not only have heart for just ourselves, but also for our colleagues. Intuit does a fantastic job of making sure that we're aware of what all our colleagues have to deal with, what their processes entail. Also, first and foremost, our clients, just having heart and sympathy, empathy for our clients, what they deal with, making sure that their day is a little bit better when we finish up a conversation with them. But then also with our colleagues, making sure that we understand that what I do affects my colleagues. What my colleagues do, how that affects me, and just learning from each other. Intuit does a really, really good job of making sure that they are involved in our process flows, improvements in those process flows. And I'll be honest, we don't have everything figured out, and we make no bones about that. But one thing I will say, as a matter of fact, earlier today, I had 2 meetings earlier today just on how can we make this process better. And that to me speaks volumes, not only for the respect that I feel that Intuit has for me, but also how we can improve this for everybody else. This is the first organization I've been in multi companies that have had over their footprint in over 30 countries, multi-billion-dollar companies. I've been in startups. This organization by far is the first organization I've been in that everybody wants to see everybody exceed. And I'll give you an example. I've been in organizations before where you'll see little pockets of information and it doesn't get spread around. On the sales side, you may see one individual that may make President's Club, but what I like to call the circle of influence around them, the person to the right or left, they don't make it and they don't tell them how they got there. Everyone within this group that I'm a part of, we all want to see each other win, whether that be us chiming in on Slack channels, whether that be how we engage on the sales floor. It is innately in us in terms of I want to see you win because I know it's going to make me better if you're doing better. This by far is my favorite organization I've ever been a part of. What I would say, if I could add anything to this conversation, I would say just know that we don't have everything figured out yet. Just know that the one thing that we're doing is when you look at it from the outside, you see this building and it's a beautiful place and you see a multi-billion-dollar company. We don't have everything figured out. And the great thing about it is we know we don't. And so we ask everyone for feedback. We ask everyone, and we sincerely mean it, whether it be a survey, whether it be mid-year reviews, end-of-year reviews. We want to know how can we get better, not only just for us, but also for our clients. And I think a lot of organizations get set in their ways in terms of what they do. They think they have their processes buttoned up. And what I would say is if you want to join an organization that really values what you say, regardless of what your role is, Intuit is a place. Again, I can't stress enough how many times or how many meetings I've been a part of where they will ask me, hey, we have this one little thing, this one feature and we want to get your feedback on what that feature will mean for everyone else in the sales org. I had a meeting earlier today where they were asking about Gong. How can we better utilize Gong? I had another meeting. Hey, how can we better utilize the click-through of you doing a mid-year review? Never been a part of an organization that asked me, is it easy for you to do this? When you click into this, is it easier for you to do this one thing? Would that save you just a little bit of time? Would it make it better for you and your direct reports? Never been a part of that. So for me to see a company that actually cares about my opinion and the opinions of my colleagues, that speaks volumes.